Hey everyone, my name is Phil Fox.
And I'm KFC Dad.
Welcome back to predictions for the Premier League.
This is week number 5. We do have some good news. We got Wesley Schnauzer back for the prediction vlog.
Finally, I'm very happy.
Yes, he's been doing really well, hasn't he?
It's our boy is back barking, everything. Our boy is back.
Yeah, so he will be giving his predictions for this prediction vlog.
Hello everyone, I'm Wesley Schnauzer and I'm back. I've been a bit poorly recently, but I'm back with the boys now and will give my predictions for the Premier League.
So last week, KFC Dad done so well again and is stormed out in the lead with 38 points. And you've got?
I don't know.
He's got 23 points. And Wesley Schnauzer has taken over him. He's in second place with 30 points. So that's 38, 23, and Wesley Schnauzer with 30 points.
Not good for me.
No, you need to.
And then come back. I will come back.
Don't forget, guys, to like and subscribe to the channel.
Like, to share, and to subscribe.
Yeah, last prediction vlog on the Premier League, we set a like target of 50 likes and we did get to 34. So thank you very much to everybody who liked the video. This time, let's get to 50. Come on, you're all there. Give us 50 likes on this video.
And we try and get low views for it as well.
Yeah, so like and subscribe. Okay, so let's dive into it. Game number 1 is
West Ham versus Chelsea.
London derby, a spicy one at that, and Chelsea going over to the London stadium. Yeah, I think West Ham, in their first 4 games, they've won 1, they've lost 2 and drawn 1 with 4 points in the league.
Not the best for them.
No, it isn't the best return for them yet. What about Chelsea?
They won 2, drawn 1, and lost 1.
And they're on
they're 8th in the league and 7 points.
7 points.
Not the best for
Not the best, no.
They got a now win against Bournemouth.
In their last game, and West Ham in their last game
Got 1-1 draw against Fulham.
1-1 draw against Fulham. You would have expected West Ham to possibly have won that one. But anyway, what are you going to go for in this game?
Okay, West Ham, they're going to get a first win.
Because they're at home.
At home, yes. The reason why I'm saying that. But at home, I'm saying 2-1 to the Irons.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go the other way. I think Enzo Maresca has a wealth of talent at his feet, and he can bring on, his bench is strong, and I think he's going to start getting this ticking and going well. And I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Chelsea.
Ooh, what about Wesley Schnauzer?
Okay, so like I said earlier, Wesley Schnauzer is back and he is here to give his prediction in Caesar Palace.
The 12:30 kickoff on Saturday is a London derby. West Ham versus Chelsea. West Ham not doing so well, sitting in 14th place in the league, only winning 1 game, losing 2 and drawing 1, whereas Chelsea not doing as good as they should be doing and having 2 wins, a draw and a loss, and sitting 8th in the league. I think this one will be a 2-0 win for Chelsea.
Okay, so game number 2 is
Aston Villa against Wanderers.
Wolverhampton Wanderers. Aston Villa against Wolverhampton Wanderers, the Black Country derby, another derby. I think Wolves, they're currently sitting in the relegation zone, 3rd from bottom, with 1 point, losing 3 and drawing 1 game. Not doing well at all, are they?
They were winning 1-0 against Newcastle.
Yeah, and Newcastle came back.
They got bumped it up.
Yeah, so they do need to start winning, or at least getting a draw, getting some points on the board. What about Aston Villa?
They won 3 and lost 1.
Won 3 and lost 1, and I think they won their last game, didn't they?
Against Everton, 3-2.
And that was, Everton capitulated again. But we'll talk about that in a bit. But Aston Villa came back from 2-0 down in that game. So what are you going to go for in this one?
I'm going a bit high scoring in this one. I'm going for 3-2 to Aston Villa.
3-2, a 5-goal thriller.
Yes.
I'm going to go for a 4-goal thriller, and I'm going to go 3-1 to Aston Villa. I think they'll be too strong for Wolves. And up to Schnauzer Palace. It's Wesley Schnauzer. What's your prediction, mate?
The second game is another derby, a West Midlands derby. Aston Villa versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. Aston Villa doing very well. A Champions League side at the moment. Played in Champions League and won their league games. They've won 3 and lost 1. Whereas Wolves are not doing so good and are in the bottom 3 of the Premier League, losing 3 games and drawing 1 with 1 point. Not getting a win yet. I think Aston Villa will win this 3-0.
Okay, so game number 3 is
Fulham against Newcastle.
Fulham against Newcastle. It's a hard one to predict for me. Newcastle in their last game,
They won 2-1 against Wolves.
2-1 against Wolves, and Fulham, they got a draw against West Ham in their last game. Fulham, they've drawn 2, won 1 and lost 1, so they're 12th in the league with 5 points.
Yes. And also they won against us.
Yeah, that's the only game they won. What about Newcastle?
They won 3 and drawn 1.
They're sitting
Third.
in the league.
They're
grinding out results.
And they're sneaking getting that Champions League again.
Yeah, well, at the moment they're grinding out results, so fair play to them. What are you going to go for on this one, mate?
I'm going for 3-1 to the Geordies.
3-1 to the Geordies. I didn't know what to call on this one, so because Fulham are a decent side as well, and with Emil Smith-Rowe, he's slotted in really well. Scored against us, remember? I'm gonna go for a sit on the fence 1-1 draw for this one.
It's a bit boring.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 1-1 draw. Okay, so
but and also they got Newcastle got Harvey Barnes, Anthony Gordon, got Zaza.
Yeah, but Fulham have got good
They
players.
have got some good players.
I'm gonna go. No.
What about Wesley Schnauzer, the Palace?
Wesley, what's your prediction for this game, mate?
Fulham versus Newcastle United. Fulham doing okay mid-table, sitting 12th in the league with 1 win, 2 draws and a loss. Whereas Newcastle doing very well, currently sitting in 3rd place in the top 4, winning 3 and drawing 1, so not lost a game yet, just like Arsenal. I think Newcastle are looking quite strong and going for a 3-1 Newcastle win.
Okay, game number 4 is
It's back at the King Power Stadium.
It is back at the King Power Stadium. It is Leicester versus Everton. Now this is going to be a tasty fixture because Everton are rock bottom at the moment, losing all 4 of their games, and in the last 2 games they capitulated drastically after being 2-0 up in both games. The one before their last game was against Bournemouth, and in the 87th minute, we mentioned it in our last prediction vlog, they let in 3 goals and lost 3-2, and then it happened again in the next game against
Aston Villa.
it happened again in the next game.
And Duran, I'm gonna say it, Duran scored a wicked goal against.
A worldie. Duran scored a worldie that got Aston Villa the win. So, what I'm saying about this game is Leicester need to be very, very cautious because Everton are like a wounded animal, and don't be deceived by their 4 losses, because in their last 2 games they played very well and they were 2-0 up on both games. So we can't go into this game complacent thinking we're going to easily win this game, because we're not. It's going to be a very, very tough game.
It will be a tough game, but we will be at home.
We will be at home and we will have the crowd on our side, but I still think, we can't go into it like thinking it's a walkover, because it's not.
Main thing, we didn't get lost against Crystal Palace last game.
We didn't, but we really should have won that game.
We got robbed.
Well, that's debatable, but yeah, we should have won that game. We should have had the 3 points. But anyway, what are you going to go for on this one, mate?
I'm going for 3-1 Leicester to win.
3-1. You're going for a 3-1. I'm gonna go for a Leicester win as well, and I'm gonna go one less goal. I'm gonna go a 2-1 Leicester win.
Yeah, and also guess who's going to score for us? Mavididi and Vardy, and you know who all scores well? How win a screamer.
All right. Well, I hope you're right. Anyway, let's see what Wesley Schnauzer has got to say about this. Wesley, what's your prediction for Leicester City against Everton?
Up the City!
My team, Leicester City versus Everton. Leicester City sit 15th in the league with 2 losses and 2 draws and 2 points, whereas Everton have not done very well at all, losing all their 4 games and conceding a lot of goals. In the last 2 games, they were 2-0 up and lost 3-2 in both games against Bournemouth and Aston Villa. However, I think New Everton are very strong and they should not be taken lightly, or we shouldn't get complacent, because they did play very well in their last 2 games, just capitulated at the end. I think Leicester will do well, and I think Leicester will win 3-1.
Game number 5 is
Liverpool against Bournemouth.
Yes, Liverpool against Bournemouth. Liverpool losing their first game of this season, so they played 4.
It chopped me up. They lost against Nottingham Forest.
They did. They lost against Nottingham Forest. That was a coupon buster. Well done to Nottingham Forest getting that win. They haven't won at Liverpool since 1969, I think.
And also Callum Hudson-Odoi scored.
Hudson-Odoi, yes. So well done to Forest. Not lost a game yet, and they're doing very well. Bournemouth.
You got to say it, Dad.
Bournemouth, they lost in their last game against Chelsea, and they've drawn 2, lost 1, and won 1. So they're not a bad side, and their manager Donny is doing very well with Bournemouth.
They gave it a go against Chelsea.
They did give it a go, and Chelsea just about got that win there.
They nicked it.
They did. So what are you going for on this one?
Liverpool won 3 and lost 1.
Yeah, so yeah, they lost their last game.
And also, I'm going to say it. I'm saying Liverpool win 2-1.
2-1.
But they're going to be back on wins.
Yeah, I'm going to go for a Liverpool win as well, and I think they'll get back to winning ways. But I'm going to go a narrow 1-0 win against Bournemouth. Well, what about you, Mr. Schnauzer? What's your prediction?
Liverpool versus Bournemouth. I think Liverpool are doing well, sitting 4th at the moment with 3 wins and 1 loss, losing their last game to Nottingham Forest, whereas Bournemouth have drawn 2, won 1 and lost 1 with 5 points, sitting 11th in the league, and in their last game they lost 1-0 to Chelsea. But Chelsea only just got that win and Bournemouth are playing well. I think on this one, Liverpool will be too strong and I'm going for a 2-0 Liverpool win.
Game number 6 is
Southampton versus Ipswich Town.
Yeah, 2 of the promoted sides playing against each other in this fixture. Southampton,
They lost all them 4 games.
they've lost all their games, and Ipswich, they've drawn 2 and lost 2.
They're not doing too
Yeah,
bad.
so they're doing all right and they're playing very well. I mean, they have played against Man City, they have played against
Liverpool.
You know, they've played against some of the top 6.
I can't believe they got draw against Brighton.
Yeah, that's another team that's up there. So they're doing good. Ipswich are. I know their league position is 17th in the league, but they're doing okay. Whereas Southampton are not doing so good. And I believe some of their fans are not happy with Russell Martin.
It's football. He's playing his football he don't like.
Enzo.
Yeah.
Right. So, having said that, what are you going for on this one?
I'm going for 2-1 to Ipswich Town.
2-1 to Ipswich Town.
Yes.
First 3 points for Ipswich Town.
The first win.
I'm gonna sit on the fence on this one, and I'm gonna go for a 1-1 draw.
Oh.
1-1 draw, yes. So, what about you, Mr. Schnauzer?
Southampton versus Ipswich, 2 of the promoted sides playing against each other in the bottom of the league fixture. Ipswich doing better than Southampton, getting 2 draws and 2 losses on the same points as Leicester with 2 points and sitting 17th place at the moment. Southampton have lost all their games just like Everton have and are not doing well at all. On this one, I think it'll be more misery for Southampton and I think Ipswich will win 1-0.
Game number 7 is
Tottenham against Brentford.
Tottenham Hotspur against Brentford. Brentford doing quite well at this moment in time. I think they're 12th or 9th in the league?
9th.
9th in the league. How have they done? In their last game, they played against Man City.
They lost 2-1 against Man City.
Yeah, so they
lost 2 and won 2.
Yeah, and Tottenham, they've drawn 1, they've won 1, and they've lost 2. And in there, it was a London derby against Arsenal, which Arsenal got a narrow 1-0 win against Tottenham at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
They're not doing very well.
No, they're not. What do you think is going to happen in this one? Because Ange Ball isn't working, is it?
It's back home wins again. 2-1 to Tottenham Hotspur.
2-1 to Tottenham Hotspur. I'm going to go 2-1 to Spurs. I'm going to go back on winning ways for them as well. For 2-1 to Spurs. So, Mr. Schnauzer, let's go back to Schnauzer Palace. What is your prediction for this game?
Tottenham Hotspur versus Brentford, another London derby. I think Tottenham haven't hit the heights they would like to. Midweek in the cup, they just about beat Coventry, whereas Brentford are doing well but will miss one of their main strikers, Wissa, who is out injured. On this one, I think it's going to be a 2-2 draw between the two.
Game number 8 is
Crystal Palace against Manchester United.
Yes, Crystal Palace against Manchester United. Crystal Palace played against us in the last round and came from 2-0 down to grab a controversial draw against us. So
Referee sorts it out.
yeah, well, there's some controversy in that game. Really, I think
We got robbed.
no, I don't think we've got robbed. It's a controversial decision from VAR, and we've got a draw. We've got a point out of it.
And you got a point as well, Crystal Palace.
Yes, and I think they're sitting just behind us. They've drawn 2 and lost 2. I think same as us.
Yes, Manchester United won 2 and lost 2.
Okay. Manchester United winning 3-0 against Southampton in their last game.
I like Galacho. He scored that main man. He scores for them.
Yeah, so they are seeming like they're starting to click, Man United.
Look,
Yeah, they're starting to click. So, what's your prediction for this one?
I'm going for 2-1 Manchester United.
2-1 Manchester United. I'm going to go for a Manchester United win as well. I'm going to go 3-1.
You know who will score? Bruno. You know if he will score as well? Galacho again.
Well, let's see if that happens. Anyway, Mr. Schnauzer, what's your prediction for this game?
The last game of Saturday is the 5:30 kickoff where Crystal Palace will take on Manchester United. Crystal Palace sit 16th in the league with 2 draws and 2 losses, whereas Man United not doing so well at all. They sit 10th in the league with 2 wins and 2 losses. I think on this one, Manchester United will be too strong and will win 2-1.
Okay, game number 9 is
Brighton against Nottingham Forest.
Brighton against Nottingham. 2 teams that are doing pretty well.
They're going to get Europa League.
They haven't lost a game, have they? Brighton have played some of the top 6. So Nottingham Forest. And Nottingham Forest coming away with a 1-0 win against Liverpool. They haven't done that since 1969, I think.
We've done that before in the video.
Yeah, we did. We said that earlier.
The Forest won 2
Yeah.
and drawn 2.
And that's the same with Brighton. They've won 2 and drawn 2 as well. And Brighton in their last game.
They got a 0-0 draw against Ipswich.
0-0 draw against Ipswich.
Do you think Nottingham Forest will get Europa League or Conference League?
Well, they're playing very well, and there's every chance that they could because they haven't lost a game. They're up there in 7th position, and Brighton are in 6th position so far after 4 games. So yeah,
you never know. Could sneak in the Champions League.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. It's only 4 games gone. So what are you going for on this one?
I'm going for 2-1 to Brighton.
2-1 to Brighton.
They're going to go back home, get their 3 points.
Okay, I'm going to sit on the fence on this one because I can't decide. They're both playing very well. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw for this one.
I'd agree with you, what you're saying there, KFC Dad. I agree. But I can see Brighton will win.
Okay. Alright, well, let's see what Wesley Schnauzer thinks. Mr. Schnauzer, what's your prediction for this one?
The 2 o'clock kickoff on Sunday is Brighton versus Nottingham Forest. 2 sides that have done ever so well in these first 4 games. Brighton sit 6th in the league and Nottingham Forest sit 7th in the league. Both teams drawing 2 and winning 2. I think this is going to be a good game of wits, and I think it's going to be a 2-2 draw.
Okay, game number 10 is the 4:30 kickoff on Sunday, and it is
Manchester City against Arsenal.
Yes, 2 of the top 4 playing against each other. 2 title contenders. Arsenal winning against Spurs in their last game, and Manchester City.
They got 2-1 against Brentford.
Yeah, with the robot scoring both goals.
Again, don't comment for Jerry Riley, please.
Well, yeah, what he means is don't score in your next game, Haaland. We don't want Vardy to lose his 11-11 record, which is looking like he can do it. The robot.
You're sneaky, Haaland. You're being a bit sneaky.
Yeah, it's a tough game for Arsenal.
Put it in comments below. Who do you think will win the league this season? Manchester City or Arsenal?
Yeah. 100% record for Manchester City, winning all 4 of their games. Arsenal,
they won 3 and draw 1.
yeah, so this is going to be an exciting game on Sunday at 4:30. We'll be watching this. What do you think is going to happen in this one?
Big score 4-2 to Manchester City.
4-2. 6-goal thriller.
Yes.
I'm going to go and sit on the fence on this one again because I can't decide who's going to come out because I think Arsenal are a very good side as well, and I'm going to go for a Desmond. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw for this one.
What? I thought you were going to give the title, the champions.
No, I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. What about you, Mr. Schnauzer? What's your prediction for this one?
The final game of this weekend is Manchester City versus Arsenal. The 4:30 kickoff on Sunday. This will be a tasty fixture. Manchester City winning all their games, sitting on top of the league with 12 points. Arsenal winning 3, drawing 1 and 10 points, sitting second in the league. I think this will have lots of goals, and I'm going for a 3-2 Manchester City win. I've enjoyed giving you my predictions for this week. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and help us to reach our targets.
We hope you've enjoyed watching this match day prediction vlog for the Premier League week number 5. Remember to smash a like, help us to reach 50 likes for this video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. There's so many of you that watch and haven't subscribed. It doesn't cost anything.
It's free.
It is free. So we'll see you in the next one. Adios, amigos.
And come on, you foxes, let's go. Let's get that 3 point. Come on, you boys.